purpose of art is actually to heal. It's storytelling. This foundation has taken the combination of fundraising and art to an extraordinary level.
The point of art and making art is really to heighten awareness. If you think art is just about the enjoyment of it in your home, well, you're wrong.
It's like very simple, and it brings in money in a really creative way, and it brings two different kind of audiences together, which is so nice. It's great exposure for the artists, and it's great for the donors to just end up with something original that they really love.
But the key is the fact that patrons get to meet the artists, and they get to hear their stories, and they get to hear the stories behind the paintings. And there's things they tell you about a painting that you would never understand until you have the context from the artist, and it makes it come alive.
The enthusiasm from the staff, the artists, the sponsors, the guests. I mean, it's almost like Christmas morning. You don't know what you're going to go home with, and it's a big surprise.
All the artists hung on all these walls, and the first group will go and they just run. Each individual runs for whatever piece they want. Whoever gets there first sticks a sticker on the label and earns that piece.
It's a fun party. I mean, I think it's so fun. Everybody's dressed in sneakers so that they can dart for their art.
I come into the room, I scope it out. There's so many amazing pieces, you can't go wrong.
I always tell my wife this is the last year I do it because it's so much pressure. The great part of Dart for Art is the energy of how we can all be together and celebrate what's most important in humanity.
It's a really unique event because it's the only Lyme organization that directly helps young adults and children.
This disease is the worst disease you've never heard of.
My family has been touched with Lyme disease, and it's a very tough road, finding a diagnosis, finding care.
And I'm always so impressed by the young kids that have gone through this and how they've recovered and the battles they fought.
In the beginning, I used to think that healing was getting back to where I was before. What I've come to learn is that healing is actually about finding joy in where I am and how far I've come.
Not only do we need more answers when it comes to testing and treatment, but there are a lot of options out there that many people can't afford.
Since our founding, we have awarded $10.5 million to nearly 1,500 individuals in all 50 states.
I can't even imagine being a parent who couldn't afford the treatment for such a difficult disease.
If I and all these other artists can contribute in any way to try to bring any kind of quality back to their life, oh my gosh.
I think it's a very clever and important juxtaposition with the cause of LymeLight as well as promoting art.
My contribution is so small, but to know that the impact is so great is really, it just makes anybody feel proud that's involved.
Your support is yielding results. I am happy to state that 76% of our recipients report substantial improvement after receiving their grant funding.
I'm super passionate about giving back to LymeLight to help support those, especially the youth, that really need access to the dollars to get well because they're going to do amazing things with their lives.
So thank you so much for being the light for so many of us and so many more to come, and for giving us a chance to heal and to hope again.